by control room, smoking in towards the right side, down by ramp, and now going to play through towards the side. This is nice so far, but the problem is that Happy found an angle, and Happy's taken down two. That was through the vents, so that's cut them off kind of at the waist here, but the bomb has gone down, but now VP are surrounded, gonna have to fight with their backs to the wall, and actually, Bialy did some work, but it's just down to Taz now, and this might be pretty tough for him.
Yeah, it's going to be a struggle. There's a lot of damage on RPK and Scream, but Taz is in a compromising position, but he finds the highest health player. 6 of falls, it was a headshot. Now it's 2 lobies. RPK gets a lot of damage back. And that bomb's still yet to be defused. Scream wants to try and get this one, but Taz stops him at the gates. He's got nothing left. It has to be the knife or nothing. Needs to look for another pistol somewhere if it's possible. But the pressure's on RPK right now. Taz had the replacement weapon, and it wasn't enough.
Kind of overstepped there. Taz could have played out. He did spot RPK, but through the vents, it was kind of tough to see him. And then the balusters as well, but in the last second, you can see them kind of arcing over. Happy going to try and quickly get towards Secret. I love his positioning at the moment. He's really finding room to try and just thwart anything VP do, but Six is going to find Pasha very early, but a quick trade out. Snacks can be taken on the challenge of ramp room, and he's won it so far. Tries to get down below very quickly. Scream unable to land the shot. And now the problem is Envy don't know quite where they are. They're going to have to play kind of catch up and find out what VP are up to. And
the fact that Scream actually went up towards Heaven there in response, he didn't immediately go straight down towards the lower levels or wrap around through upper side. He didn't know who was there. So VP is going to get a plant with 4 players down.
Have VP shot a hole in the door in Decon as well, just so they can see the bomb? I think they have. That's actually kind of...
They just did that earlier, I think,
It's a little bit naughty. I like it. Neo, though, goes for a little bit of a wander. It doesn't go too well. So Snacks here gives himself an angle to work with. Look how goddamn keen that is. I love it.
Isn't this a bit of a giveaway to you, Lauren, though, if you see that the decon door's been...
Not really. Yeah, for me, I went in to go, oh, there's going to be a player peeking me there, but he's going to be found out pretty soon. I wonder how long he's going to be able to last. Well, he's made it work. Finds Scream, eyes up the vent, spots another, sees another coming through. Now, yeah, sure, position's been noted, but can he hold on here? 1v1, Nate goes out, underhand throw, but Sixer takes the damage like the tank he can be. And the defuse comes through in the last second.
Those traces should have probably given away XMS there. So it's clever that he drops down there into the ramp room, kind of gives his position away. And Happy's still waiting here as well. This could be quite frustrating to deal with. Pasha's looking for someone overextended, picking out a squeaky, or was it mid-container? He managed to catch Pasha as he was waiting. But RPK going to press through. Oh, that's not too bad. 2 for him. Snacks is able to respond. Scream rounds in a row as well. So yeah, VP now just had to re-smoke that. So that's an extra smoke used because the first one didn't connect.
And now Happy again in a good spot here. Six is going to at least spot 2. That will swing Happy in any second now. If he doesn't see anyone coming towards him, that's where the interesting fact comes from. But now Six has been traded out. This becomes a little bit of an issue. They can push through towards, under Crows. XMS now needs to be aware of this. Where are they? What are they doing? XMS is playing up in Heaven, and I think Neo's just spotting him out, but well handled by XMS. Adjusts, go down to the locker room, waits it out, but Happy takes his time perfectly. Finds the bomb, and now Taz, sure, is in a nice spot, but how much can he make count? Nothing. Finds one, goes down.
Taz is going to walk straight into this. So, again, there's 2 players for Envy. They play out of that's what they do. Happy's been lurking around this part of the map, but Virtus.pro weren't ready for that one. They lose the play very cheaply to Happy just sitting inside. There might be more. Not quite. Neo finally gets there, but look how low he and Snacks are after that exchange.
Yeah, and XMS instantly in this spot, doesn't mess around, not letting it slip away. As soon as the call came in, XMS on the rotate, puts himself down towards lower. He's got support down there as well in the form of Scream, and it's RPK and Sixer to keep control of their exit if they feel like it. And these two, you've got Snacks on 3 HP. He's a beast, don't get me wrong, but 3 HP might be a little far. XMS! Oh my god!
Did he not take that shot?
No, I think he weapon switched a little early. I don't know. And well,
what other choice do you really have there? And Pasha in a situation where maybe should have had a better.
Playing it very differently. Six are playing up towards Heaven, and again, these guys are reading them like a book. Great spots for this. If VP don't smoke out the cross perfectly, they could be in trouble. The flash will push Sixer off the angle, but he'll still claim Neo. But I don't think he expected Snacks to have crossed already. That could be the difference maker. But Happy's still keeping control of Secret, so at the end of the day, they just need to be careful of their own pushes here.
Bialy. Taz was in a similar position a couple rounds ago. We managed to get in towards Crow's Nest somehow. He still got traded out on the side eventually. Bialy needs to find more here. Really needs to do better. This is in VP's wheelhouse. This is the play they go for. Sixer is watching that angle attentively. Magic stick in hand. I've got a story about that afterwards. But the shot comes in. It's good. Very good. Kenny S now smiling over his young protege as that shot connects, and it's going to be the 3v3. Pasha finds Happy at least. Snacks had an opportunity, but it goes by the wayside. Sixer responds so well in this round. 3 kills for him, and Pasha is all on his own. 4 points of HP, and that is it. Scream takes him down. It's 10-0.
XMS going to hear the calls of the smokes going down towards outer, but It's the players lining up towards ramp. Let's see if he can hold control of this. He still has a smoke and a flash, but he's going to spot out one. Smoke to hand, smokes out the ramp. Doesn't back just yet. Finds an angle. Flashes up.
Good boy.
Falls away. Really nicely done so far. He's trying to be overrun by Snacks, but Snacks will win out. Just crouches underneath it, and the UMP beats it all. But this could be a problem now. VP do have good control towards the lower bomb side. There is still Scream, though, and that's going to slow things down.
Well, it needs to be the difference right now because Envyus put that extra player towards outer. It means they need more attention towards the bottom. It's a weak point for them, but Scream can only get one. Taz, to find him, it's a 3v3 and the bomb is down. Six is going to make his way into ramp room. Happy now pulls down from outer in towards those halls. But Neo will be waiting for him.
I love this bait, though. They open the doors like that because you normally sit behind them. You can kind of do a little crouch peek over the top of it.
Look where he's looking.
And Neo's just adjusted off the back. It doesn't even matter, though. That was a smart little play individually, but equates to nothing. Now a 2v2. Taz shoots it wildly. That was not what you want to be seeing, but Bialy with beautiful control there. Going to connect with the Galil, but still needs one more. On the bomb is RPK, and RPK last time succeeded in this situation. Oh my god, he's just holding it down. But Bialy just swings out, takes the fight. And maybe
again, that's towards the outer side here. Only one smoke planted down, and that was actually an Envyus one to allow Happy to get in position, but he's spotted by Neo as he tries to creep up and again mix up his play on the outer side.
This is what we're saying, though. If VP get a couple more rounds, we can see a turnaround. And I think it was Neo before doing the smoke. Now it's Pasha, or like a version of that smoke. So
the thing is, if you're playing VP, this means nothing. Those smokes don't actually mean anything because VP use them every round that they have smokes, even if they're not hitting outer.
And that's the beauty of it. You set a precedent, right? This is something that Chad used to bring up on any other map as well. You keep doing something they can never read into it, whether you're using it or not. But that could have been big, but it wasn't in the end. Six are only finding Taz there. Could have found plenty more, I feel. But at the end of the day, does get
possibly
the info.
A wide re-peek there, slightly.
Maybe not expecting the AWP to be in the hands of Snacks so readily for that. But taking their time going towards lower. Going to molly out the vents and slowly take control of the side. There is already a player down here, and that is XMS.
The role player for Envyus. Some way similar to Devil, some way completely different. He's seen two players. He actually doesn't go for that re-peek. I don't mind this at all because RPK is in a great position to unravel things, but the door is shut. We need to burst through. He's going to try it. Bialy not ready for him at all. There's a second Neo. Very low on health. He needs to respect the proximity of RPK now. With that bomb ticking down, though, Virtus.pro can draw this out. But Snacks is in a 1v2 with that AWP, and he misses that crucial shot.
I almost believed he couldn't get the flick in time, and already the defuse was coming through from RPK, and there it is again.
Get the sprays out, boys.
Yeah, the Envyus logo just...
Oh, wait, no. There's still one up top. I spoke too soon. Why are they... I don't know why they're still throwing that.
I don't know.
Might have to go on the corner in that little cutout. But anyway, Scream now, going to receive just the one. Happy, smoke clears in a great time for him, but he sees Virtus.pro scurrying back and forth and actually can't find them. Spoils for choice, and that was his problem, I guess, Lauren. As Sixer finds Pasha just lurking up on the upper side.
Yeah, down to Taz and Bialy now to try and make anything happen between them, but you still got RPK just being a bit of a rock on this site, not wanting to move. And it's going to be very hard to find a way back through. Six is still above as well, keeping tabs on this. Just going to try and find some relatively safe positions to play out of. RPK's found the old vent, just going to chill on that one. There you go, nice easy shot, keep it clean. Bialy now knows where one is, but two more left as a mystery, and he's going to just about see XMS, but sadly the gun barrel almost covered. Taz, though, trying to put up a fight, and he does. He connects towards RPK, which is good, but then can they find more play here? Maybe Envyus a little late to respond to this one. A lot of players towards the lower bomb site, and Envyus aren't in the perfect position to really stop this just yet. XMS going to be challenged out by Snacks, but that gives away his spot. So, yeah, VP can get a plant down. They still have 3 alive, but less than ideal weaponry to try and fend this one off.
There you go now. That's just a frag grenade over towards ramp room, just in case. Not a terrible position to be in for VP. Yes, they're a player down. Yes, they've only got Tech 9s, but they've got a couple of flashes actually to really mess things up a little bit. And Bialy, this is a cheeky spot. You do want to check this, but Sixer gets taken down before he gets there. It's traded out, though. Happy's found Pasha. But Bialy's still in the position to do damage. This time Scream made sure he completed and confirmed the kill. But Neo lurks in the smoke. He knows the bomb's ticking away fast. He knows someone's trying to defuse. Does he have time for this, though? Here's the defuse. It's stopped. Neo's in there. He gets himself 2. One more for Neo, and that is the round for Virtus.pro. Right at the end of the half.
Where is Happy? There we go. Flashes coming through. Taz, fine. Blinded eventually, but he's going to see it all now. Reaction needs to come in. XMS and RPK, though, bully their way through. And Taz couldn't hit a barn door. It's horrible when it happens. You just want those one-taps to be there, and they're just not. Couldn't hit a thing, and now Pasha, yeah, GG.
Sometimes, Lauren, you feel like it's like a laser pointer. Sometimes it feels like a pea shooter. with the USP, unfortunately.
Of an issue.
Nothing
So going to back away, try and find a new position to play from. He does have Neo there with him, but last time it didn't particularly help. But this time he's at least going to get one, and then the molly kicks in. All right, Neo's found RPK with that. Good stuff so far, but 3 players still stand.
Yeah, Mac 10s are still in the hands of Envyus, so they're still pretty mobile around the map. They can make some changes here. They definitely still want to try and pressure Virtus.pro. Virtus.pro actually not really sweating through this too much. And even Neo's got himself to a super aggressive position. That's lovely. Nicely done. You're happy with the trade there as CTs. You've got yourself a lot of comfort. Sixer as well has to trade himself out. So that leaves Scream and 1v3, and Snacks is waiting.
Still be an upper hit considering how close they are, but they could switch that around towards Secret. Flash comes out. That's a problem. Snacks gets the line up. Can't quite follow though. Good tag towards RPK. Did as much as he could there. RPK just one-taps him to the face. So here we go. 4v4. Readjustments now need to begin for VP to get themselves ready for this lower hit.
Pasha's going to be waiting on the site. He's that one player at least there right now for Virtus.pro. Just sitting back. I'm fine with this position. There is a smoke for RPK. I've been wondering where that goes, if it goes post-plant or during it. Ooh, are they pulling back? The problem is Neo's still at large with the AWP here, but there's Happy. He finds Taz. That's the whole point of having Happy outside. That's the only reason why Envyus can feel good about pulling out of this position, because he is in heaven.
Considering where he can adjust to, he was just basically saying to his team, okay, watch, you know, Squeaky, watch Hut. I've got Crows, they can't come back in that way, but Neo just walks right out into them. Great stuff from Happy to be able to deny those rotates. Now Pasha should fall to Happy here unless he just checks it perfectly. He won't. But the jumping shot comes in because CSGO is a great game sometimes.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that one came from downtown though, didn't it? There it is, that's the game. Virtus.pro struggled to get more than a handful of rounds here. Up against Envyus, who look very, very good on a map that we really expect to see a strong one for VP. Happy, fantastic.